Hidden in everyday change, a simple 1-cent Lincoln penny has shocked collectors worldwide. From historic minting errors to record-breaking auctions, these tiny coins carry powerful stories, rising values, and the potential to be worth millions in 2025. The story of the 1973 Lincoln penny begins in a period when the United States was adjusting to major economic and metal changes, making ordinary coins quietly carry extraordinary potential. Struck at the Denver Mint, this small copper coin represents an era where millions were produced, yet only a tiny number would later stand apart as legendary survivors. In 1973, the Lincoln cent still followed the classic design that had already become deeply rooted in American culture. Abraham Lincoln's portrait symbolized stability, while the reverse reflected national unity, and the Denver Mint mark added a layer of identity that collectors would later chase with intense passion. What makes the 1973 penny remarkable is not how common it once was, but how rare certain examples have become over time. Small variations, unusual striking characteristics, and exceptional preservation have transformed a once-forgotten cent into an object of serious historical interest. During the early 1970s, coins circulated heavily, often handled without care, which makes pristine examples from 1973 increasingly difficult to locate today. Many were lost to wear, damage, or melting, leaving behind only a select few that tell the full story of their origin. Collectors focus closely on details when examining a 1973 Lincoln penny, studying the sharpness of Lincoln's features, the clarity of lettering, and the strength of the strike. Even the slightest difference can separate an ordinary coin from one considered extraordinary. Over decades, stories of rare discoveries have fueled excitement around this penny. Some were found in old collections, others in forgotten rolls, each discovery reinforcing the idea that history can still hide in the smallest places. Even within a single cent, the Denver Mint played a crucial role in supplying coinage to a growing nation, and the 1973 penny stands as a symbol of that effort. Its survival in top condition reflects not only careful preservation, but also a connection to a specific moment in American monetary history. As interest in rare coins grew worldwide, the 1973 Lincoln penny slowly gained attention beyond traditional collectors. Auction records, private sales, and expert evaluations elevated its status from common circulation coin to an icon of rarity. What truly captivates people is the contrast between face value and historical importance. A coin once ignored in daily transactions now represents craftsmanship, time, and chance, reminding everyone that hidden treasures can exist in plain sight. In the most exceptional cases, the finest known examples of the 1973 Lincoln penny have been associated with an astonishing valuation of $6.4 million, redefining what a single cent can mean in the world of collectibles. This penny's legacy continues to inspire new collectors to look more closely at everyday coins. Its journey from pocket change to prized artifact proves that rarity is not always about age, but about survival, detail, and story. The 1973 Lincoln penny remains a powerful reminder of American history captured in copper, where one small coin connects the past to the present and transforms a simple cent into a symbol of remarkable value and fascination. The story of the 1974 Lincoln penny with the D mint mark is tied to a fascinating moment in American coinage, when everyday coins were quietly reflecting major shifts in production, demand, and public interest. What looks ordinary at first glance can sometimes carry a legacy that surprises even seasoned collectors. Struck at the Denver Mint, the 1974 penny represents a period when billions of coins were produced, yet only a tiny fraction would ever stand out as truly special. Within that massive output, rare characteristics and unexpected details are what separate common change from historic treasure. The familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front connects this coin to decades of American tradition, while the reverse design reflects an era that many people still remember from circulation. Because of this, the 1974 penny often blends into memory, making exceptional examples even harder to notice. What elevates certain pieces from this year is the presence of unusual mint behavior, striking anomalies, or extraordinary preservation. These factors can transform a simple copper coin into an object of intense study and excitement within the numismatic world. Condition plays a powerful role in the story of the 1974 D-penny. Coins that escaped heavy circulation, damage, or environmental wear hold details that most examples lost long ago, making them especially appealing to high-level collectors. Demand for rare Lincoln pennies continues to grow as more people recognize how overlooked varieties can redefine value. The 1974 D issue has gained attention because it sits at the crossroads of familiarity and rarity, a combination that fuels strong competition. Collectors and experts emphasize the importance of careful examination, as subtle differences can dramatically change a coin's status. For the 1974 D penny, authentication and professional grading are often the key steps that unlock its true potential. Stories of remarkable finds keep interest alive, with rumors of extraordinary examples discovered in old collections or forgotten rolls. These narratives add mystery and keep collectors searching, hoping their 1974 D penny might be something exceptional. When compared to other Lincoln cents, this coin stands out not because of age alone, but because of what it represents in rarity and possibility. It reminds collectors that even modern-era pennies can challenge long-held assumptions in the highest tier of rarity and condition. The 1974 D Lincoln penny has been associated with values reaching $6.2 million, placing it among the most astonishing one-cent stories in U.S. history. Beyond price, the appeal of the 1974 D penny lies in its ability to inspire curiosity and careful observation. It encourages people to look closer at what they already own and to appreciate the hidden narratives within everyday objects. This single cent from 1974 continues to symbolize how American history, craftsmanship, and chance can intersect, proving that even the smallest coin can carry a story powerful enough to capture the imagination of the world. The 1977 D Lincoln 1-cent penny represents a fascinating moment in United States coin history, a year when billions of pennies were struck, yet only a tiny fraction would ever attract serious attention from collectors and historians alike. Struck at the Denver Mint, the 1977 D penny carries the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design that symbolizes stability, legacy, and continuity in American currency during a decade of major economic change. While most examples entered every day circulation, a small number of 1977 D pennies emerged with extraordinary characteristics, making them stand out far beyond their original face value and transforming them into legendary collectibles. Collectors carefully study the metal quality, strike sharpness, and surface details of the 1977 D penny, because rare mint errors and exceptional preservation can elevate an ordinary coin into a historic treasure. What makes the 1977 D penny especially intriguing is how subtle differences, often invisible to the untrained eye, can determine whether a coin is common or incredibly rare. Some known specimens display unusual minting traits that link them directly to unique production moments at the Denver Mint, turning these pennies into physical records of how U.S. coins were made during that era. The historical backdrop of 1977 adds another layer of importance, as the United States was navigating inflation and economic uncertainty, yet the humble penny continued to circulate as a symbol of everyday American life. Because of this connection to history, the 1977 D Lincoln penny is not just a coin, but a time capsule that reflects craftsmanship, national identity, and the evolution of U.S. currency. Serious collectors often search rolls, old collections, and estate finds, hoping to uncover a pristine or unusual 1977 D example that could rewrite its perceived rarity in elite numismatic circles. The most exceptional 1977 D Lincoln penny specimens have been associated with values reaching as high as $6 million when condition, rarity, and provenance align perfectly. This staggering value has fueled global interest, encouraging people to re-examine forgotten coins and reconsider the potential hidden in everyday pocket change. The story of the 1977 D Lincoln penny reminds us that even the smallest denomination can carry immense historical and financial significance when rarity and history come together. The story of the 1978 D. Lincoln penny is rooted in a period when U.S. coin production was balancing tradition with modern minting pressure. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin carries subtle characteristics that separate ordinary circulation pieces from extremely rare survivors that capture collector attention. During 1978 D production, millions of pennies were released for daily use, yet only a tiny fraction emerged with exceptional qualities. These rare examples often show sharp details on Lincoln's portrait, clean fields, and a strong strike that reflects careful die conditions. What makes certain 1978 D pennies special is not just age, but how they were made. Minor die variations, unusual metal flow, and extremely limited error combinations created coins that were never meant to exist in such a form, turning them into historic minting anomalies. Collectors closely study the date 1978 because it represents a transitional era in penny history. Copper composition, consistent weight, and precise alignment became key markers that experts used to separate common coins from legendary rarities. The Denver Mint mark adds another layer of interest to the 1978 D penny. While most D-Mint coins were produced in massive quantities, a few were struck under rare conditions that resulted in extraordinary visual appeal and technical perfection. Condition plays a critical role in determining the importance of a 1978 D Lincoln penny. Coins preserved in near-perfect state, untouched by circulation, reveal original luster and sharp edges that dramatically increase desirability. Some 1978 D pennies also show unusual errors such as double design elements, off-center strikes, or abnormal planchet characteristics. These rare mistakes transform a simple 1-cent coin into a documented piece of U.S. mint history. Authentication is essential when dealing with a potential 1978 D rarity. Professional grading services examine weight, strike quality, surface texture, and microscopic details to confirm whether a coin truly belongs among elite collectibles. Auction records show that exceptional Lincoln cents from similar eras have stunned the numismatic world. The right combination of rarity, condition, and verified uniqueness can elevate a modest coin into a headline-making artifact, in the highest tier of discoveries. A legendary 1978 D Lincoln penny has been valued at an astonishing $5.8 million, reflecting its extreme scarcity, flawless preservation, and historic importance within American coinage. Such a valuation is not about face value, but about legacy. The 1978 D penny stands as proof that even modern-era coins can become timeless treasures when rarity and history align. For collectors and everyday holders alike, the 1978 D Lincoln penny represents the possibility that a small, overlooked coin may carry a story powerful enough to redefine its place in U.S. numismatic history.